Hello, my name's Jem Finer. Been a member of the Pogues since we started.
My name's Spider Stacey, I'm also a member of the Pogues.
We're here to talk to you about our first album, Red Roses for Me.
Song by song, I guess.
Transmetropolitan is a song Shane wrote.
In the rosy parts of England, we're sitting have a drink of BP wine cider to waken our deep think.
I have no memory of it except for him turning up with it one day when we were rehearsing in the flat I lived in King's Cross, and it was sort of seemingly almost fully formed except for an intro.
The intro is a composite of The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel and The Rare Old Times, which is an old Dublin street song. A lot of the locations are places around where we used to live in Burton Street.
It's Shane's view of a bunch of lads marauding around London,
Yeah,
basically, I guess.
it just came out of his pen and there it was.
Yeah.
So we did it.
For Surrey, Dubster, Somers Town, a KMRI, Transmetropolitan.
Before the Pogues, he'd been writing lots of songs about London.
I think maybe the switch to doing something that was more based on Irish music as opposed to kind of rock and roll, it might have given him the opportunity to sort of use a broader canvas, given, you know, the sort of storytelling traditions and everything, but maybe I'm overthinking that.
No, I think so. You know, growing up with those Irish songs that were, you know, part of his heritage, I suppose you'd say, and writing in that idiom, crossing that with the way he wrote and the things he wrote about, you know, it brought about this whole new music, really.
Yeah, it's kind of
And-
synthesis of
Yeah.
these various strands.
So at that time we were kind of making it up as we went along. You know, we all had these instruments we couldn't play. Some of us were more musical than others, but I mean, I was only just started really playing music. So I was inventing a style of playing the banjo, and likewise Spider had
Yeah,
just picked up the
absolutely.
whistle. James Fernley was very musical, but he'd never played an accordion, so, you know, it's like the genesis of a kind of new music, really.
From Marling, the house of the Tope up to the Scottish Daughters, Transmetropolitan.
The whole spirit of the times. It was very easy to sort of to start bands in those days, to sort of find the space in which to be able to actually, you know, create your identity and sort of forge a sound. Like, you know, we were all living in squats, and it all kind of grew out of that time when, you know, it was very easy to find a place to live if you were sort of young and single. The dole was easy to get. It was easy to get work, just, you know, sort of casual labouring jobs or whatever. And it was, I think, a lot easier probably than it is, well, I think certainly than it is nowadays.
Definitely a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course it was a lot easier. There was a really thriving gig circuit, live music scene. Another thing which I think had been rather overlooked was this huge demographic in London with these like first and second generation Irish kids, and we had this this kind of ready-made following, just who, you know, no one had really done anything with Irish music in the way that we were doing it. I mean, you know, obviously lots of people had been doing lots of stuff with Irish music for centuries before we sort of came trundling on. Yeah.